According to the World Health Organization 2022, after the age of 60, our body produces over 50% less collagen compared with younger years. Collagen is a special type of protein, making up about 30% of the body's total protein. You can think of collagen as an elastic net inside the body, supporting the knee joints, tendons, and ligaments, while keeping the skin firm and elastic. When collagen levels drop, this net becomes loose and weak. The cushioning between joints begins to thin and dry out, making each step feel heavier. This is why many people after the age of 60 often experience knee swelling, joint pain, morning stiffness, or difficulty standing up after sitting for a long time. The United States National Institutes of Health has warned that collagen deficiency in older adults can increase the risk of knee osteoarthritis by up to 60%. It can also slow recovery after injury, making daily activities such as walking, climbing stairs, or even gentle exercise more difficult. The worrying part is that most people only notice the problem when the symptoms have become clear. Many believe this is simply a sign of aging and accept it as normal. In reality, recent studies show that adding collagen through daily diet can help support joint recovery, reduce inflammation, and improve mobility. Today, I will share with you 8 collagen-rich foods recommended by many health experts. The list is arranged from the least effective to the most powerful. You should watch until the end, because the number 1 food contains 61% more collagen than any other, and it is likely something you have never tried before. We begin with food number 8, a familiar ingredient used daily, quietly helping your joints regenerate collagen from within. Number 8. Egg yolk. You may have heard someone advise eating only the egg white to reduce fat, and throwing away the yolk because it contains a lot of cholesterol. However, if you are over 60 and want to boost collagen to keep your knees healthy, the truth is completely the opposite. The yolk is the part that contains many valuable nutrients which help the body produce collagen effectively. Inside it are biotin, sulfur, also known as sulfur, and vitamin D, 3 key elements in the formation of collagen. The yolk also contains choline, an important nutrient that helps maintain memory and supports the nervous system. For older adults, this is like a 2-in-1 gift. It strengthens the joints while also caring for the brain. You can think of collagen as elastic fibers, interwoven to form a strong net, supporting the knees and ligaments. To weave this net, the body needs amino acid strands that are tightly bound together by sulfur. If there is a lack of sulfur, these fibers become weak and easy to break, just like an old, worn-out net. At that point, ligaments become looser, joints become less stable, and more prone to swelling and pain. Biotin in the yolk helps the body metabolize fats, protein, and carbohydrates efficiently, creating the energy needed to regenerate tissues. Vitamin D supports calcium absorption, helping to keep bones strong, which is vital so the joints are not overloaded. When all 3 of these factors are present, collagen production in your body is switched on and works powerfully, making the knees and ligaments more flexible and resilient. A study published in the journal Nutrients in 2020, which followed 88 people over 60 for 8 weeks, found that those who ate whole eggs 5 days a week reduced their joint pain by 22% and significantly improved their CRP inflammation levels, especially in the knees. This shows that adding eggs, and especially the yolk, can help reduce inflammation and improve joint health without the need for expensive supplements. For middle-aged and older adults, egg yolk offers many clear benefits. Sulfur and collagen from the yolk help maintain ligament elasticity, reducing the risk of dislocation or falls. Other nutrients in the yolk help control inflammatory responses, thereby reducing swelling around the knees and ankles. When ligaments are strong and joints move smoothly, standing up from a chair or climbing a few stairs becomes much easier. In addition, egg yolk contains vitamin B12, choline, and iron, which help improve memory, prevent anemia, and support muscle strength. To enjoy all these benefits, you can eat 3 to 4 eggs per week if your health is stable. The best way to prepare them is to soft boil to preserve vitamins and protein, or lightly pan-fry with a little olive oil. You can pair them with green vegetables for extra fiber, or wholemeal bread for a source of slow-digesting carbohydrates. The ideal time to eat eggs is at breakfast, when the protein and healthy fats in the yolk will keep you full for longer and reduce the need for unhealthy snacks. However, there are a few points to note. If you have high cholesterol, limit yourself to 1 yolk a day and combine with plenty of vegetables. If you have cardiovascular disease, consult your doctor before increasing egg intake. And do not throw away the yolk, as this would mean losing most of the egg's important vitamins and minerals. Finally, choose free-range or organic eggs to reduce the risk of antibiotic and chemical residues. Egg yolk is not just a simple source of protein. For people over 60, it is the base ingredient that helps the body restore collagen, reduce inflammation, and protect the joints. When eaten in the right way and in the right amount, egg yolk can be an important part of a healthy diet, helping your legs stay strong with every step you take. Number 7. Sea crab. Sea crab is not only a delicious seafood. For people over the age of 60, it is also a valuable storehouse of nutrients for joint and bone health. Every strand of crab meat contains zinc, copper, and selenium, 3 rare minerals that play a vital role in maintaining the structure and strength of collagen. If collagen is seen as an elastic net that supports the knees and ligaments, these 3 minerals are the raw materials and tools used to weave that net. In addition, crab meat is rich in easily digested protein, low in saturated fat, and has a natural sweetness. It is an excellent choice for older adults who need a light yet nutrient-rich diet. Scientifically, zinc acts as the start switch for collagen production. If the body lacks zinc, the enzymes that connect amino acids into collagen fibers slow down, causing joints and ligaments to weaken over time. Copper works like a glue that strengthens collagen fibers. When copper levels are adequate, collagen becomes more elastic, allowing the joints to bear weight better whenever you stand up, sit down, or move. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that protects connective tissue from free radicals, molecules that can damage collagen and cause inflammation around the joints. Selenium also supports the immune system, helping the body recover faster from minor injuries. These 3 nutrients work together like a professional repair team. Zinc starts the building process, copper strengthens the structure, and selenium protects the result from harmful agents. A study published in the Journal of Food Biochemistry in 2021, conducted on 72 older adults, found that those who ate sea crab 3 times a week for 10 weeks increased knee flexibility by 18% and reduced CRP inflammation markers by 15% compared with those who did not eat crab. This is clear evidence that sea crab is not only tasty, but also has a positive effect on joint health, especially the knees, which bear the greatest load as we age. For people over 60, sea crab offers multiple benefits. First, zinc and copper stimulate the production of new collagen, replacing damaged fibers, which helps the knees move more smoothly. Second, selenium and a natural amount of omega-3 in crab help reduce inflammation, thereby reducing pain and limiting swelling in the joints. Third, when collagen is well protected and regenerated, ligaments become more elastic, reducing the risk of sprains or dislocations during movement. Finally, sea crab provides vitamin B12 and iron, which help prevent anemia, a common issue in older adults. To make the most of these benefits, you can eat 100 to 150 grams of crab meat per serving, equivalent to one medium-sized crab, about 1 to 2 times a week. The best methods are steaming or boiling to preserve minerals and natural flavor. You can also cook crab soup with sweet corn and vegetables. It is easy to eat, nutritious, and especially suitable for those with weak teeth. Avoid dishes that are too salty or deep-fried in a lot of oil, as they can reduce the nutritional value and put stress on the heart. When eating, combine crab with green vegetables and foods rich in vitamin C, such as bell peppers, oranges, or grapefruit, to help the body absorb zinc and copper more effectively. However, there are some important notes. If you are allergic to seafood, do not eat sea crab, even in small amounts, as it can trigger severe reactions. People with high blood pressure should remember that crab meat naturally contains sodium. Eat it in moderation and avoid adding extra salt. Those with gout should be cautious, as sea crab contains purines that can raise uric acid levels. It is best to consult a doctor before adding it to your diet. Only eat fresh crab or crab that has been cooked thoroughly. Avoid crab that has been stored for too long or comes from unknown sources to reduce the risk of bacterial contamination. Sea crab is not only a familiar dish, but also a golden source of minerals for the joints. When used in the right way and in the right amount, it can become a natural remedy that helps you maintain strong legs and healthy knees well into your later years. Number 6. Papaya. When talking about nutrient-rich fruits, many people will immediately think of oranges or kiwi fruit. In reality, papaya is the silent friend that supports joint health, skin, and digestion. Ripe papaya has a mild sweetness. It is soft, easy to eat, and especially rich in vitamin C and the enzyme papain, two key factors that help the body produce and absorb collagen in the best way. Not only is it pleasant to eat, but papaya is also easy to digest. It is suitable for older adults, including those with weak teeth, or who often feel bloated when eating hard fruit. From a scientific point of view, vitamin C acts as a catalyst for the body to synthesize collagen. To build a collagen fiber, the body needs to connect two main amino acids, proline and lysine. Vitamin C is like the master craftsman directing the process, helping to form strong collagen fibers. If there is a lack of vitamin C, collagen fibers will be thin and break easily, causing joints to weaken and skin to sag quickly. At the same time, papain in papaya is a supporter of the digestive system. This enzyme can break protein into smaller fragments that are easier to absorb. This is especially important because collagen from food can only be used by the body after it has been broken down into amino acids. In older adults, digestion often becomes less efficient, making collagen absorption less effective. Papain helps to solve this problem, allowing the body to gain the full nutritional value from meals. In addition, papaya contains beta-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A that is beneficial for the eyes and skin, and soluble fiber, which helps maintain gut health. A study published in Nutrition Research 2020, conducted with 120 people over the age of 60, showed impressive results. Those who ate papaya or other fruits rich in vitamin C at least 5 times per week for 10 weeks had a collagen synthesis rate 23% higher than those who did not. At the same time, inflammation around the joints, measured by the CRP marker, was reduced by an average of 19%. These results confirm that papaya not only helps the body produce more collagen, but also helps to reduce inflammation, a key factor in preventing and improving joint problems. For people over 60, ripe papaya brings many clear benefits. It helps reduce joint swelling and improve tendon elasticity, thanks to the combination of vitamin C and papain. Beta-carotene protects the eyes and lowers the risk of macular degeneration. More collagen production makes the skin firmer and reduces wrinkles. Papain and fiber improve digestion, reduce constipation, and support gut microbiota. Vitamin C also helps boost immunity, helping the body fight infections. To gain all these benefits, you should eat about 150 grams of ripe papaya each day, equivalent to a small bowl. The ideal time is at breakfast or in the afternoon as a light snack to add vitamin C and gentle energy. The best way is to eat it fresh, or blend it into a smoothie with plain yogurt to add probiotics for gut health. You can also make a fruit salad with apple, banana, and strawberries for more variety. Do not cook papaya for too long or store it at high temperatures, as vitamin C is easily destroyed by heat. However, there are a few things to note. People with diabetes can still eat papaya, but should control the portion and combine it with foods high in fiber or protein to avoid a rapid rise in blood sugar. Pregnant women should not eat unripe papaya, as it contains a high amount of latex, which may cause uterine contractions. People with stomach problems should choose ripe, soft papaya and avoid eating it on an empty stomach to reduce irritation. Choose naturally ripened papaya and avoid fruit that has been artificially ripened with chemicals to protect long-term health. Papaya is a simple and affordable fruit, yet it holds golden nutrients for joints, skin, eyes, and digestion. For people over 60, just one bowl of ripe papaya each day can help the body increase collagen production, reduce inflammation, and keep your legs strong with every step you take. Number 5. Chicken skin. When people think of chicken skin, most imagine a rich, tasty food that is unhealthy because it contains a lot of saturated fat. However, for people over the age of 60, if used in the right way, it is a valuable source of type 1 collagen. The type of collagen that makes up the largest proportion in joints, ligaments, tendons, and bones. At this age, natural collagen in the body has already decreased sharply, causing the cushioning between joints to thin, ligaments to lose elasticity, and mobility to decline. Type 1 collagen can be thought of as strong cables that keep the knees, hips, and ligaments stable. When this type of collagen is lacking, these cables become weak, tear easily or loosen, making the joints unstable and prone to pain and swelling. Chicken skin contains a high amount of type 1 collagen, providing direct raw material to rebuild and strengthen joint cushioning. Its collagen structure is similar to that of humans, so the body can absorb and use it more easily compared with many other food sources. Chicken skin also contains hyaluronic acid and elastin, two elements that help retain moisture in joint tissue and improve ligament elasticity, supporting flexible movement. A study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, 2019, involving 94 people over the age of 60, produced impressive results. The group given collagen extracted from chicken skin daily for 12 weeks reduced joint stiffness by 33%, and 40% of participants reported feeling more comfortable when moving, especially when walking long distances or climbing stairs. This proves that collagen from chicken skin not only helps reduce joint pain, but also significantly improves quality of life in older adults. For middle-aged and older adults, the positive effects of collagen from chicken skin are clear. When collagen fibers are healthy, ligaments and joints move more flexibly, and the risk of dislocation or sprain is greatly reduced. Thicker joint cushioning and more synovial fluid make each step, especially when climbing stairs, lighter and less painful. Type 1 collagen also speeds up the regeneration of tendon, ligament, and cartilage tissue, shortening recovery time after injury. It is also a long-lasting shield that protects the knees, the joints that bear the most weight and are most prone to degeneration over time. To gain the full benefits, You can eat about 50 to 70 grams of chicken skin per serving, equivalent to 1 to 2 medium pieces, around 1 to 2 times per week. The best cooking methods are slow cooking or simmering, so that collagen is released into the broth, or oven roasting at a moderate temperature to keep the flavor while limiting excess fat. You can also combine chicken skin with vegetables rich in vitamin C, such as tomatoes and bell peppers, to improve collagen synthesis. Avoid deep frying or adding too much salt, as this increases the risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. A few important notes. Chicken skin is high in saturated fat, so eating too much can raise LDL cholesterol, which is harmful to heart health. People with heart disease or high cholesterol should limit to once a week at most, or seek medical advice before regular consumption. Choose naturally raised chickens without antibiotics or growth hormones. Always combine with a healthy diet rich in vegetables and fruit to balance nutrition and improve collagen production. When eaten correctly and in moderation, chicken skin is not only a tasty dish, but also a natural source of type 1 collagen that strengthens joints, increases ligament elasticity, and reduces pain during movement. In later years, it can be a simple but effective way to keep your legs steady, as long as you control the portion size and cook it properly. Number 4. Gelatin. If collagen is the raw material the body uses to build and repair joints, tendons, and ligaments, then gelatin is collagen that has been cooked and made ready for absorption. Gelatin is created by slow-cooking collagen-rich parts, such as skin, tendons, cartilage, or bones, which breaks long collagen fibers into shorter forms. Because it has already been processed, gelatin enters the body more easily and quickly provides the components needed to rebuild connective tissue. This is especially beneficial for people over 60, when digestion and nutrient absorption begin to decline, making it harder to obtain collagen directly from whole foods. When you consume gelatin, the body receives glycine and proline, 2 amino acids that act as the framework of collagen fibers. Glycine helps joint tissue stay soft, reducing friction during movement. Proline strengthens ligaments and tendons, helping joints remain stable. You can think of collagen as strong cables that keep joints steady. Over time, these cables wear down, weaken, and may even snap. Adding gelatin is like providing new cables and replacement material, allowing repairs to be made more quickly. Glycine in gelatin also plays an important role in sleep. It can calm the nervous system, helping you sleep more deeply and restfully. Sleep is the golden time for the body to regenerate connective tissue and restore energy after a long day. This is why, for older adults, gelatin not only benefits the joints, but also supports overall health. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2018, conducted with 60 people over the age of 60 who had osteoarthritis, recorded clear results. After 6 weeks of gelatin supplementation, their joint mobility increased by 37%, and swelling in the knees and ankles decreased by 27%. MRI scans even showed that cartilage in the knees had begun to thicken, a positive sign that regeneration was taking place. These results show that gelatin does not just reduce symptoms, but also has a direct impact on joint structure. For older adults, gelatin provides practical benefits. New collagen from gelatin helps the knees move more freely, reducing cracking sounds during movement, especially when standing up, sitting down, or climbing stairs. Anti-inflammatory amino acids in gelatin reduce swelling in the ankles and feet caused by degeneration or arthritis. Gelatin also boosts the production of proteoglycans, a key component of cartilage, helping the cushioning between bones become thicker and more elastic. Glycine improves sleep quality, allowing the body to recover more effectively at night. Collagen from gelatin also keeps the skin firm, strengthens hair, and reduces brittle nails. To make the most of its benefits, you can take 5 to 10 grams of pure gelatin daily, equivalent to 1 to 2 teaspoons. The simplest way is to mix gelatin into warm water or tea. You can also add it to bone broth to increase collagen content, make low-sugar jelly, or mix it with plain yogurt for easier consumption. It can be taken in the morning to support the joints throughout the day, or in the evening to help tissue regeneration during sleep. Do not forget to combine it with foods rich in vitamin C, such as oranges, kiwi fruit, or bell peppers, to improve collagen synthesis. However, make sure to choose pure gelatin without additives, coloring, or preservatives. Avoid industrial gelatin used in confectionery, as it often contains high amounts of sugar and unhealthy chemicals. If you have liver or kidney disease, consult your doctor before taking it regularly. Do not overuse it. Excessive amounts may cause indigestion or bloating, especially for sensitive digestive systems. Store powdered gelatin in a dry place, away from moisture and direct sunlight. Remember, gelatin is a quick, easily absorbed, and affordable way for people over 60 to boost collagen. When used regularly, together with a balanced diet, you may find your knees moving more smoothly, pain gradually decreasing, and each daily step becoming lighter, bringing freedom and comfort in later life. Number 3. Pacific oysters. When it comes to foods rich in zinc, few can match Pacific oysters. Just 100 grams of oyster meat can provide more than 500% of the daily zinc requirement. An impressive figure. But the special value of oysters is not only in zinc. This seafood also provides omega-3, a healthy fat that helps reduce joint inflammation, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects connective tissue from gradual damage over time. For people over 60, when the body's collagen production slows and prolonged inflammation can cause pain, the combination of these 3 nutrients acts like a silent team of bodyguards that keeps the joints healthy and movement easier. Zinc works like a switch, turning on collagen production, the foundation protein of joints and ligaments. Omega-3 is like a cooling stream, soothing the heat of inflammation inside the joints, reducing pain and swelling. Selenium acts as a shield, protecting collagen fibers from damage caused by free radicals, harmful molecules that are hard to avoid as we age. A study published in Marine Drugs in 2019 followed 58 people over the age of 65. After 6 weeks of eating Pacific oysters twice a week, ankle swelling decreased by 21%, and mobility, measured by the 6-minute walking test, improved by 26%. These numbers show that even a small change in diet can lead to clear improvements in joint health. For older adults, the benefits of Pacific oysters can be felt clearly. Swollen, painful ankles gradually become lighter. Ligaments, which tend to degenerate with age, are better protected thanks to stable production of new collagen. When inflammation decreases, you may find you can walk longer and climb stairs without heaviness or fatigue. Beyond joint health, zinc in oysters also boosts immunity, helping the body resist common colds. Selenium supports stable thyroid function, the organ that regulates energy levels and influences stamina throughout the day. For this reason, oysters not only benefit the joints, but also contribute to overall health. The best way to use oysters is simple. You only need 4 to 6 oysters at a time, about twice a week. If you enjoy eating them raw, make sure they are safely prepared and from a reliable source, as raw seafood always carries a risk of bacterial contamination. A safer way is to steam lightly or cook in soup, which preserves most nutrients while reducing risks. When eating, you can squeeze a little lemon juice or pair them with foods rich in vitamin C, such as bell peppers, grapefruit, or oranges, to help the body absorb zinc more effectively. Avoid grilling or frying for too long, as high heat can destroy some of the valuable omega-3 and selenium. For variety, you can try steamed oysters with ginger, oyster soup with vegetables, or oyster salad, all tasty and healthy options. It is important to note a few points. If you are allergic to seafood, avoid oysters completely, even in small amounts. Raw oysters must be stored properly and eaten immediately after preparation. People with liver disease, weakened immunity, or those undergoing treatment for chronic illnesses should choose cooked oysters rather than raw. If you have gout, be cautious, as oysters contain purines, which can raise uric acid levels in the blood. What I want to emphasize is this: Pacific oysters are not something you need to eat in large amounts to see results. On the contrary, just a moderate, regular amount each week provides enough of the 3 bodyguards to care for joints and ligaments from within. This is an indirect but sustainable way to boost collagen, helping the body produce its own collagen, which is the most natural and effective way to maintain healthy joints. So, if you are looking for a food that is delicious, joint-friendly, and easy to add to your meals, Pacific oysters are certainly worth considering. They are not only a gift from the sea, but also a long-term investment in every steady step you take as the years go by. Number 2. Bone broth. When talking about foods that are both nourishing and easy to digest, especially suitable for people over the age of 60, we cannot overlook bone broth. Many people call it liquid collagen, because in every drop, you will find a storehouse of valuable nutrients for the joints, bones, and ligaments. A bowl of properly made bone broth contains gelatin, type 1 and type 2 collagen, glycine, proline, and a range of essential minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These are the foundation components that help maintain flexibility and resist the natural degeneration of joints as we age. Type Y collagen is the most common collagen in the body. It strengthens ligaments, tendons, and the cushioning around the joints, keeping them strong and flexible. Type 2 collagen is considered the specialist of joint cartilage. It ensures smooth joint movement without friction or pain. Bone broth is also rich in glycine and proline, 2 amino acids that play an important role in protecting and repairing connective tissue. Glycine helps to calm inflammation around the joints, reducing swelling, especially in the morning. Proline supports the regeneration of tendon, cartilage, and ligament tissue, helping them recover faster after minor injuries that you may not notice. A study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, 2021, conducted on 84 older adults, showed that drinking 1 cup of bone broth daily for 12 weeks reduced joint swelling by an average of 44%. Mobility improved by 38%, as measured through walking and stair climbing tests. These are not just numbers on paper. They represent real-life changes, such as being able to wake up without heaviness in the joints, or climbing several steps without stopping because of pain. Maintaining a regular habit of drinking bone broth can bring many benefits. First, it clearly reduces morning joint pain and stiffness. When collagen and other natural compounds from bone broth are absorbed, the cartilage is nourished, making joints more flexible. Second, it increases joint lubrication. Type 2 collagen combines with hyaluronic acid in bone broth, helping the joints produce more fluid, reducing friction, and protecting the cartilage surface. Third, it supports recovery from minor injuries. From sprains and dislocations to soreness after activity, the nutrients in bone broth help connective tissue regenerate quickly. Finally, it is a natural source of minerals that strengthen bones and help reduce the risk of osteoporosis, a common issue in later years. To make a truly nourishing bone broth, you need the right ingredients and patience in preparation. Choose collagen-rich bones such as chicken bones, turkey necks, or beef bones with plenty of tendons and cartilage. Simmer on low heat for 12 to 24 hours. The long cooking time helps extract the maximum collagen and minerals. During cooking, add onion, garlic, ginger, a little apple cider vinegar, and herbs such as bay leaves or thyme. The vinegar helps minerals dissolve into the broth more easily. When ready, you can drink 200 to 250 milliliters daily. The ideal time is in the morning to nourish the joints for the day ahead, or in the evening to support tissue repair during sleep. You can also use bone broth as a base for soups, stews, or porridge, adding fiber and vitamins from vegetables. However, there are important notes. If you have gout or high uric acid, limit consumption or consult your doctor before regular use, as bone broth contains purines, which can raise uric acid levels. Although nutritious, bone broth cannot replace a main meal as it lacks other essential nutrients such as fiber and a variety of vitamins. Always choose clean ingredients from naturally raised poultry or beef, without antibiotics or growth hormones. After cooking, let it cool. Remove the solid fat layer, store in the fridge for up to 3 days, or freeze for longer use. In summary, bone broth is a natural, easily absorbed source of collagen, especially friendly to the digestive system of older adults. When taken regularly, you may notice daily improvements: lighter mornings, more flexible knees, and steadier steps. Just 1 cup of bone broth each day provides the valuable materials to repair and protect the joints and maintain flexibility, like a careful craftsman preserving the strength of a home over the years. Number 1. Beef tendon. When talking about foods rich in collagen, many people think immediately of fish skin, bone broth, or gelatin. But there is one food that is almost pure collagen, and not everyone pays attention to it: beef tendon. It is made almost entirely of type 1 collagen, the type that makes up most of the ligaments, tendons, and bones in the body. This is especially important for those over the age of 60. At this stage, natural collagen levels in the body drop sharply. Ligaments and tendons, which act like load-bearing cables, become less elastic and are more likely to overstretch or tear during movement. Joint cushioning also loses strength, so each step, each climb up the stairs, or even simply standing up and sitting down can place greater strain on the joints. Type 1 collagen from beef tendon not only helps to replenish what is lacking, but also acts as a reinforcer for the joint's load-bearing structure. If a joint is like a suspension bridge, then type 1 collagen is the steel cable that keeps it stable. When supplied in adequate amounts, these cables become thicker and stronger, helping joints bear weight better and reducing the risk of injury in daily activities. In addition to collagen, beef tendon provides a significant amount of glycine and proline, 2 amino acids the body needs to produce new collagen. Glycine helps reduce inflammation, so joint tissues are less swollen after heavy activity. Proline plays a direct role in forming the strong triple helix structure of collagen fibers, helping tendons and ligaments stay resilient over time. This effect is not just a personal feeling. It has been confirmed by scientific research. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods, 2022, conducted with 76 people over the age of 60, found that the group eating stewed beef tendon 3 times a week after only 30 days showed a 63% improvement in joint fluid density, a 41% reduction in knee stiffness, and, importantly, a clear increase in balance when standing and walking. This is critical because in older adults, even a minor slip or loss of balance can lead to falls, a leading cause of fractures and long-term loss of mobility. That is why adding beef tendon to the diet not only strengthens the joints, but also indirectly reduces the risk of falls and helps preserve independence in daily life. The specific benefits of beef tendon for people over 60 include improved stability of movement. Stronger ligaments and tendons provide a firmer step, especially on uneven surfaces. Reduced risk of falling. A solid joint structure allows the body to react more quickly to loss of balance, lowering the chance of sudden falls. Support for knee recovery after heavy activity. After long walks, gardening, or climbing many stairs, collagen from beef tendon helps shorten the recovery time for joint tissue. To get the most from beef tendon, the method of preparation is crucial. It needs to be cooked slowly so that collagen is fully released into the broth and the tendon becomes soft and easy to eat. A common and effective recipe is to stew beef tendon for 8 to 12 hours with ginger, garlic, and a little rice vinegar. Ginger and garlic not only add flavor, but also provide natural anti-inflammatory support. Rice vinegar helps extract minerals more effectively from bones and tendon. A suitable portion is 100 to 150 grams of beef tendon, 2 to 3 times per week. You can eat the tendon on its own, or include it in soups, noodle dishes, or pho, both tasty and nutritious. There are, however, important safety and balance notes. People with high blood lipids should limit consumption. While beef tendon has less fat than fatty meat, it still contains cholesterol. Always combine beef tendon with vegetables and foods rich in vitamin C, such as bell peppers, greens, or fresh lemon. Vitamin C is essential for effective collagen synthesis. Avoid eating too much in one sitting or consuming it for many consecutive days to prevent nutritional imbalance and strain on the digestive system. When buying, choose fresh tendon with a natural ivory white color, no strange smell, and properly chilled. If possible, choose clean, naturally raised sources without growth hormones or antibiotics. Interestingly, in many traditional Asian cuisines, beef tendon has always been considered a nourishing food for joint health. In China, there is beef tendon stewed with herbal medicine. In Vietnam, beef tendon pheo is a popular choice. In Japan, beef tendon is often simmered for hours in soups, making full use of its natural collagen. Now, with clear scientific evidence, we have even more reason to include beef tendon in the diet in a sensible, balanced way. In summary, beef tendon is one of the richest sources of type 1 collagen, especially beneficial for people over the age of 60. When eaten regularly and prepared correctly, it not only keeps joints flexible and strong, but also improves balance, reduces the risk of falls, and shortens recovery time after activity. Sometimes, a dish that seems simple can be a silent companion, helping you maintain confidence and independence with every step in later life. We have just gone through 8 foods, the silent protectors of your legs and joints, scientifically proven to boost collagen synthesis, reduce inflammation, restore cartilage, and improve mobility in people over the age of 60. The wonderful thing is that all of them are within your reach. You do not need expensive supplements or complex treatments. Simply add them to your weekly menu, and your body will naturally activate its healing ability, replace lost collagen, and restore strength to your legs. Start today. Choose at least 3 foods from this list and include them regularly each week. Combine with gentle exercise such as walking, tai chi, or yoga to keep your joints flexible. Drink enough water so collagen can travel and nourish every connective tissue. Remember, every day you delay caring for your legs is another day they bear strain and wear. But if you start today, each step will feel lighter, your joints will hurt less, and you will notice a clear change within just a few weeks. If you find this information helpful, do not keep it to yourself. Share this video with your family, friends, and those you care about. Sometimes, just a small reminder can help someone keep their legs healthy and strong. Not only today, but for the rest of their life's journey. Goodbye, and see you again.